Zero on the last thing too.
Yeah, did you check today?
I
Uh,
got it back. I got my points back.
Okay,
okay,
good.
I haven't checked.
Yeah, I emailed him and I said, listen, I made the mistake. It was my fault. Please don't. I said I don't care if you don't give me points, but at least give my group points because they didn't do anything wrong. So
Okay,
Did you
yeah, I
get
got my
points?
points back. Never mind.
he was nice enough to give us all points, I think.
That's
Good.
So
All
we
right, the
ready?
review.
Okay, let's start this thing.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Number one.
What did everybody get? Let's just do this. Let's just say our answers. If they're different, then we'll discuss it.
I got
I have
this.
the central limit theorem.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Jeremy, you call it out to go through.
Okay, 2.
wrong.
Law of large
Large.
numbers.
Yep.
Okay, 3. I have no, yes, no.
So the
I
answer is
have
two.
yes, no, yes.
You have yes, no, yes. Okay.
Categorical has nothing to do with numbers, correct?
Oh yeah. Yep. You're right. Okay, I did it backwards. Yeah.
Okay.
No, yes, no. That's right.
Okay, number 4. I have 112 being the statistic, and 100 being the parameter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I
Does
have.
everybody know why?
Okay, 5.
Yeah.
We're
I
good.
looked I looked it up. It said the difference between a statistic and a parameter is that statistics describe a sample, a parameter describes the entire population.
Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly.
Okay, number 5. I have stratified.
Yep.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Are you good with this, Eric?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just pulling it up now.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, we'll wait for you.
No, it's okay. I'm looking through it and I have the same stuff so far, so it's all good.
Okay. 6. I have cluster.
Same here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wasn't 100% positive if it was
Yeah, me-
stratified or cluster.
The
Those
only
ones
thing
still get me. I'm not exactly sure the difference between the two.
with a cluster, they use the whole group that they choose. With a stratified, they use a simple random sample inside the group.
Okay, that's like the only difference.
Yeah, that's like the
Okay.
only difference.
Okay, so for this example, they used all of the students in the class.
Yeah, so I said cluster.
Okay, cool.
7. I have a simple random sample.
Yep.
8. I have stratified, but I wasn't dead set on that.
That's what I got.
That's what I have.
I was a little confused on that, but
Yeah, that one was a little. I just went stratified though.
It's stratified because they broke them up into two groups and then they took a simple random sample.
Yeah.
okay, that makes sense then.
So 9 and 10, I was using my iPad, so I couldn't use Excel. So I
Oh,
didn't do 9 and 10.
okay.
Yeah, my computer's been messed up. I had a virus on it, so I had to delete all my Microsoft stuff.
Oh man, that stinks. But
Um,
it's really simple to do, so I just
You
didn't.
guys
I
have
just
that app. You have the applet, right? That you just put in the numbers and it pops
yeah,
out.
I just threw it into the Excel sheet.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Oh,
Okay, did you get like 4.77 for the mean?
where is that? I don't.
That's
Click
on
on lesson.
2 or 3.
It's on, I think, 3, and it's called the applet. You just scroll down and it's there.
Okay, I'll find it.
It's
Alright.
on the normal distribution. If you see normal distribution, that's where it's at.
Okay.
So 11, I got negative 0.165.
11, hold up.
Negative 0.165, is that what you said?
Yeah.
That's what I got.
Okay. 12, I got 0.680625.
Yep.
13, I got D because the variation and the mean, you have to divide it by n. So they just
For the
give
variance you do?
What was that?
So I put D for 13.
None of these is correct.
Yeah.
It's not
So what
the
do you think it
variance.
is?
So the sum of the squared deviations just gives you the squared deviations. So in order to get the variance, you have to divide it by n, or in this case 4, and then to get the standard deviation, you have to square root that. Does that make
Okay.
sense?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I
That's
just
the
don't know.
formula from the book. From what I read, that's the formula I have written down. For sample variance, you have to divide by n minus 1. And then if you have mu, you have everything, which we do, you just you divide by n, which is 4.
Okay.
I don't know. What did you guys get?
No, you're right. I just pulled it up on Google. It's you divide it by the number.
Unless it's the sample. If it's a sample, then you need to do the number minus 1.
So what is this column? What is it trying to tell us? Or what are we finding there in the squared deviations column?
It's a means to get the variance.
Just the square. Okay. Okay.
The square deviations, it's just showing how much difference it is from the mean. But in
Yeah.
order to get any significance out of it, you have to divide it by the amount of observations you have.
Yeah.
He didn't
Question:
listen.
Is our test online or is it in the testing center? Do you guys know?
It's online.
Okay. Cool.
And we're allowed to use the internet, we're allowed to use Excel and a page of notes.
Okay.
So, everything.
Sounds good.
So it's nice.
He didn't list the answers for this review.
And that made me mad because there was some that I really was not. Like this one. I'm not for sure on it, but that's the formula that I found. So
No, I'm 100% sure that you're right on this one. I'm looking at the equations right now on Google. So.
all right.
So, okay.
So 14, I got 0.6, I think 34. My writing is a little messy right there.
Shoot, I didn't get the.
Okay, 14 was.
Oh, I did that wrong. I think I put in the numbers for the top one.
I got 0.7151.
For a standard.
That's what I got too. But did you put in which numbers did you put in? Did you put in the top 4 or the ones right above this problem?
I stuck in. Oh shoot. I think I stuck the second ones in.
Oh no, yeah,
Wait, no, they're the same.
they are the same. No, yeah, I got 0.71509906.
Yeah.
We're pretty close. I did it by hand. I didn't use Excel,
I
so
just
Oh,
put it in
okay.
the applet.
I put it in the applet as well.
I probably had a rounding error. So
You got 0.69 something.
yeah, I got pretty close.
Okay, yeah.
So mine's just a rounding error. It's fine. Okay, so 15, I got false.
Yeah.
I got false, yeah.
16, I got
I put true though. I mean, I guess with this set of numbers it'd be false, but if there are different sets of numbers, can it be true?
the standard deviation will never be negative.
It's always
'cause
positive.
it's always squared.
But yes, because they square it, so it can't be
Okay.
negative.
Okay, I was just thinking like with negative temperatures and stuff like that, but I guess if you're squaring it, then it's gonna be positive anyways. So
But I can see where you're thinking, how like if the numbers are negative, then you're dealing with negative numbers. I see-
yeah,
I see.
no, I get that. Okay.
I see that. Okay, for 16, I got the middle one.
Extradural.
Yeah, extradural. Because the deviation's the smallest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody's good with that?
Yeah.
I'm good.
Okay. So 17. Oh, it's just explaining what the deviation is. Does everybody know what the deviation is?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just put it represents how close all the data is in relation to each other.
Perfect. That's like exactly what I put. So 18, I have 2, 4, 6, 8, 12 is my 5-number summary.
So here's my question on this one. So it asks for the max, right?
Yeah.
Is that I at first I put 12, but then there's those 6 outliers at 14. Is that the max or is that not the max?
I just saw that. You're right.
I'm not sure. I mean, it's not connected though, because isn't the max the end where the line's at?
I agree with Eric. According to the box plot, the whisker at the end should be the max. So I
I
don't know.
initially thought that, but then I put 14 because there's 6 others that are, I don't know. I'm just arguing.
No,
No,
no.
I get what you mean. I don't know. I think it's 12. I'm not, sure.
I think it is a very good argument, and I do not have an answer for that.
Because think about it. If you opened up that spreadsheet, the Excel spreadsheet, and you put in a bunch of random numbers, and like even if you put in these numbers, you put in a number of 2s, a number of 4s, a number of 6s, a number of 8s, a number of 12s, and 6 14s. I don't understand how this. What constitutes an outlier? Is it because that they're so far?
I
There's so
thought
many standard deviations away, or what?
an outlier. I don't know because in a box plot it should show your outliers. Like I don't know where
Yeah.
that is coming from because it should show your outliers. The whisker would just be longer.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
the
so why-
definition
so
of an
why are those-
outlier is
So
the
why are
same
those not contained
observation
in the box
line.
plot?
I think the 6 is a mess up, honestly. Because according to box plots, they're not. The whisker is including the everything.
The outlier, yeah.
But remember when we went over box plots, there were outliers.
Yeah, but didn't the whisker show it?
No, they were past the whiskers.
Oh, they were. Huh.
Yeah, if you look back at the
Let's look.
Well, I'm looking at box plots right now in chapter 3.
Yeah, chapter 3. That's what it is.
I'm not seeing any outliers, like outside of it. I mean, I could be wrong. I'm not sure about it.
So, if you go on lesson 3 in the book,
Yeah.
and you scroll down to the 5-number summary,
Okay, I'm getting there.
Yeah, I'm there.
and scroll down a little bit, it shows you how they make a box plot.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at, but
So, on the bottom of that, step 6,
yeah,
it shows that the whisker is contained within the maximum. But what if so that is the whisker. Okay, yeah.
the
So
maximum
they don't show,
outlier, like
don't-
the maximum outlier is the whisker, I think.
Yeah. So I really think that's just a mess up. That's a.
Hmm.
I don't know.
so you, we're confident that it's 12.
Whatever. Either way, let's just keep moving.
Yeah, I'll put 12 if I miss it on the test. I'm coming after you guys.
Do it. So 19, I have 50%.
Isn't it one standard deviation off? So it should be 68, right?
Well, it says
No.
what percentage of the data lies between 4 and 8, and that's 25%, and that's a 75 percentile.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're right.
Does that make sense?
Just
Yeah,
track that.
So the box plot doesn't show standard deviation.
No.
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 Okay.
And 20, I have 2.055.
Yeah.
21, I have 0.2325.
I got that.
You got that? Does everybody else have that?
Yep.
Okay. Then
You got what?
21. On 21, I got 0.2325. Did you get that, Eric?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. 22, I got 2.02825, I think, and 2.2825. It's just one standard deviation. So
Oh, I think.
what did you guys get something different?
I'm trying to.
Did I do that math wrong?
So the mean is 2.0255, correct?
Yeah, and a standard deviation would be 0.2325.
Yeah. So wouldn't
Yeah.
you just take 2.055 and minus 0.2325 and plus
Yeah, you know
0.2325?
what? I think I did my math wrong. Yep, you're right.
So I got 1.8225 and
No.
2.2875.
And that's what I got. I just did it again, and that's what I got. I got that wrong. Okay.
23.
So,
I'm not.
yeah.
Did you get that one, Jeremy?
That's where I stopped. That's 23.
So I don't really know what it's asking.
I think the standard deviation from previous statistics classes in my economics, if I remember correctly, this is the standard the mean 0 and the standard deviation is 1. That's what I remember, but
Where I looked all over the book, I couldn't find anything.
it's not in the book. I took an economic stats class, and that's what we put. So I'm not saying it's right, but that's just what I remember.
I didn't get this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't, but that sounds familiar what you're saying. Like, I took Math 108 last semester, and we went over something exactly like that. So
Yeah. Math 108 says it too. That's what I remember also from Math 108.
yeah.
So
Let me see.
I'm just throwing that out there. I don't know.
Let me see real quick. I'm looking it up.
I'll see if I can find it too.
Okay, here we go. As discussed in the introductory section, normal distributions do not necessarily have the same means and standard deviations. A normal distribution with a mean of 0 and a standard deviation of 1 is called a standard normal distribution.
There you go. Got it.
I don't know why I had to Google that, why I couldn't find it in the book anyway. But
That's silly. For the rest, I don't have.
So the mean is 0 and the standard deviation is 1?
Yeah.
Huh.
so the rest is pretty much, well, no, yeah. Anybody else do the rest of it?
No.
I have 24, 25, 26. I didn't get the 10th percentile. I don't remember how to do the 10th and 90th percentiles.
You just type in 90% on the applet.
Yeah, 0.9 and 0.1.
Yeah.
Oh, oh gosh. Okay.
It'll be the same number. One will be negative and one will be positive, and you just work it out that way.
Yep.
But
But
24.
what'd you get
What's
for
that?
24?
24, it asks, what is the probability that a randomly selected student will score above 542.3 on the GMAT? Well, 542.3 is the mean.
Yeah,
So I said 50%.
that's what I put.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And then, what is the probability that a randomly selected student will score below 600? You do 600 minus 542.3 divided by 120.54. That's the standard deviation.
Yeah. The Z.
And I got 68.4%.
Cool.
Okay, yeah.
You get that, right?
Yeah, I got that. Yeah, I got 0.684, yeah.
Okay. And then,
Wait. I didn't do this, but when you're calculating the z-score for that, don't you have to do it differently because it's randomly selected, not just because it's just selected above the score of 600? Isn't there like two equations for that?
Not that I remember. I don't. There's different ones for the.
if you know how many people were selected, then you add that in as well.
Oh, I see. No, there is two. One is when you're doing the sample. When you're dealing with a sample, it's a square root of the deviation. When you actually know the mean, it's the regular.
Okay.
That's the ones we missed on last week, Eric, were the sample ones.
So
Okay,
this is the actual. They don't give you a sample, so if I see correctly, So it's just saying that we have mu, meaning that we can just do the deviation.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
Here.
And then 26 is just the leftovers from 25.
Yeah, 31.6.
Yeah. And then to find 27 and 28, you just put the 0.10 into the applet on the top and the area, or 0.9, whatever you wanted to do.
So I've got the applet, and you put it in the area.
Yeah, so if you want to find the
So you
10th
do-
percentile, you put 0.1.
Uh-huh.
That gives you the z-score.
And what'd you get?
I don't remember what the z-score was. But it gives
Oh.
you... Oh, let me see if I do remember.
The ski
I don't know. What does it say?
1.645. And then do you have to do something with that?
Yeah. So let's see where I worked it out.
Oh, you just have to do the math. Okay.
Yeah, so that gives you the z-score, and then you do it backwards. You do like, since you know the z-score, you put it in, you put the z-score equals x, which is the mean, or what you're trying to find, minus the mean that they give you, divided by the standard deviation.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Tell me if I'm saying it wrong, anybody. So I got 387 and change on 27, and I got 696 and change on 28.
I don't know. I didn't get these. These aren't that hard though. This is like the easiest part because you just punch in the applet.
Yeah, you gives you the z-score and the applet, and then you just have to work out. You just have to do the algebra.
Yep.
Okay.
Cool.
And then
And then these
29.
ones, I didn't know how to do this one either.
Find the
This is
first.
just 25%. You put 25% into the applet.
Oh, is that it again?
The first quartile is 25%.
Oh, the first quartile. Okay.
And the third would be 75%.
Okay, yeah.
So the same thing for 30. You just punch it in the applet.
Yeah. So the one that I did not. Let's see. Should we work through 31? I don't know if 32
Yes.
I got, but I don't know about 31.
Sounds good.
So 31 will be, the mean will be the same,
The 542.3.
and then the sample deviation will be lower.
Oh, is it the standard deviation divided by the square root of 15?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
So it's-
Yeah. Okay, cool.
So I got 30.9 and change for the standard deviation.
Oh, I didn't do it. What was the standard deviation? And what was the mu standard deviation?
120.54.
So that's divided by square. What'd you say you got?
30.98 and change.
Yeah, I got 31 point and change, so that's fine. Cool.
I think we're done because we don't have a quiz, right?
Nope.
Oh, you
Or do we?
No, we don't. You're right, we don't have a quiz.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
It says to
Thought it's okay.
Oh,
get ready for the test.
Yeah, we don't have a quiz. Yeah. Cool.
So it says on the group meeting, input your answers into the group meeting quiz. What does that mean?
What?
Let me see.
I think we're just supposed to copy and paste our answers that we had from this assignment into our.
Oh man, I wrote it down on by hand. I didn't type it up.
I think. I guess I can open it up. Here, open
I'm
it
not
up and
finding it.
see. Okay.
There will be no homework for this lesson. You have 4 hours to complete it. Where are you looking?
In the group meeting.
Okay.
Hey, Riken,
Yeah.
could you email me your answers? Because I don't have them on a. I wrote them on a piece of paper.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, same. My computer is being all funky because I got that virus. So
It says compare your answers from the individual preparation assignment and then input the answers into the group meeting quiz.
Here, I opened it up and it is. It's just all the questions again. So we're just gonna have to take our answers and stick them in.
Oh, okay. Cool. That's not bad. Okay.
okay.
Then I can do that. You don't need to email me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, sounds good.
Cool.
Yep.
Good luck on the test.
Yeah,
Remember,
good luck.
close it tomorrow.
Yep. Sounds good.
And there's no possible way for you to cheat. So just
Because
whatever
you can do whatever you want, except for talk to each other. Okay, see you Thursday.
See you guys.
Yep.
It's still alive.